Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be number one targets on the field in today's game. It's Jackson's Redskins going up against Britt's Rams. Now we'll take you out to FedEx Field, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Redskins coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Landover, Maryland for today's game. Hello, friends, and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. And Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, Jim, let's start this way. The old cliche we hear all the time, let the game come to you. Hey, that might have been good 20 years ago, but not anymore. Now you got to go out there and take it. Which team is willing to take some chances to win this game today? That's the one that's going to win.
The Redskins are ready to run back this kick. Greg Zuerlein getting his team set as we're about to get underway here. With that kick, we're underway. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Coming into the huddle, the second overall pick in the 2012 draft out of Baylor University, Robert Griffin.
Robert Griffin III. Well, this guy can throw it down the field, throws beautiful passes, and, of course, we know he can run, too.
The Redskins come out in a 2 tight end set. And Morris is taking the handoff. And it's James Laurinaitis in on the tackle. He came right into this league and had results right away. Running back, Alfred Morris.
Yeah, he was a late-round draft pick, and it just shows you running backs, you can get them anywhere in the draft. They can be first-rounders or seventh-rounders, and they can still be all pros.
The Redskins come out in a bunch set. Second down and 8. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Redskins do a really good job this time on offense. Quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Third down now. Morris is in the backfield. The Redskins get a first down.
Griffin selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. Griffin's going to be in the pistol here. Now 1st and 10. Niles Paul with the reception. He'll pick up 7 this time.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. He's taken down for the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Third down after the sack. Quarters formation here for the defense. Griffin in the shotgun formation. He's wide open for the grab.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route because that means straight ahead or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. First down at the 32. Has his man. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
And here we have second down. Handoff by Griffin. Gaines is there to make the tackle.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line. First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 6.
The Redskins know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line. From the gun. But the hit knocks the ball out. Taking a look at this defensive lineup. He's been flying around the field since coming out of Ohio State in 2009, James Laurinaitis.
You said it right. He can fly around the field. He looks the part of a middle linebacker, and he can sure act the part too, can he? He can make the tackles. He's tough. He's smart. One of the best middle linebackers in the NFL.
The cat.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. Griffin certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Rams are ready to return the kick. And now Cunningham. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Coming onto the field at quarterback, is Nick Foles, who came into the league drafted by the Eagles, was later traded to the Rams.
A way to protect the quarterback. That's been a problem with this franchise for many years, and Nick Foles is no different than any other guy in the league playing the quarterback position. You need time to throw the football.
First down at the 24. You look at that offense and you see the running back Todd Gurley, the first running back chosen in 2015. He is a dynamic talent.
Sometimes you got to take a chance to get greatness, and that's what Jeff Fisher and the St. Louis Rams did in the draft. They took a gamble on a hurt running back, and if it works, oh my gosh, it's going to change their team completely.
The Rams take it from the 23. Deshaun Goldson with the interception. Gurley's there to take him down. They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
The Rams defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
Great starting field position for the offense. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. The Redskins take it from the 33. Griffin's met at the 23. First down coming up. Morris lined up as the single back. And Morris has got it on the handoff. McDonald's in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back. Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Strong, that's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out. That touchdown provides them with a solid advantage midway through the first.
Yeah, you know, the defense, they are allowed to try to stop the opponent's offense. So far, they have put up no resistance. They are getting pushed around all over the field.
The Redskins lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. The Redskins getting ready to kick it away. Cunningham's running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Redskins have played some amazing opportunistic defense so far in this game. They've been physically dominant, looking virtually impenetrable, and still pitching a shutout.
You said it. They have been awesome on the defensive side, dominating physically, just doing everything they want and hustling to the football. When you do all these things, that's why you've given up no points.
Foles takes a look now from under center. The Rams have it at the 24. Delayed handoff. That's a gain of 6.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's that open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Second down now. Foles takes it from the gun. And it's the tight end, Jared Cook, on the receiving end. That's his first reception today.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. First down at the 38. Picks up about 5. Player to watch today is quarterback D'Angelo Hall.
I like D'Angelo Hall. He can play the inside receiver, very aggressive, and there are times when he's one of the better defensive backs in the NFL.
2nd and 5 coming up. The Rams take it from the 43. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
In plus territory at the 49. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Kendricks comes down with it. Breland's there that time for the tackle.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. First down and 10. Foles, handoff. Robinson's there to make the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Rams snap it at the 36. Going for the home run. Coming to the line at the 36-yard line. Foles lining up in the pistol. They're down and 8. Bailey has the grab. That brings the play to an end.
Rams put themselves in a terrible situation, 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
They step up to the 9-yard line. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Gurley's going to secure the handoff.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Now moving the football to the 10-yard line. Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Makes the grab. Touchdown. This team needed that touchdown after really being dominated in the early going, and now they've got to have their confidence back, Phil.
Late in the 1st quarter, this game was as close to getting out of hand as you can have a game in the 1st quarter, but what a good job and way to turn around the momentum by getting that touchdown.
The Rams lined up for the extra point. Extra point was good. The Redskins now only up a single possession. The gap's been closed in this one. Scores 14-7. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Fields the football at the 3. Joyner's going to make the tackle. And a run back of about 18. The Rams defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
First down at the 21. And it's caught by Jordan Reed.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First down here after the completion. Scans the field. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The lineman tries to plead his case, but it looks like a false start. RG3 out of the pistol. Second and long. And incomplete as Garcon can't hold on.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Third down. RG3 from the gun. Comes down with, the defender tips it out.
Garcon's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
They're set to punt it away now. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. That'll do it for the first quarter here in Landover, Maryland, and we'll be back in just a moment. The second quarter is usually the highest scoring quarter of the game, and we welcome you back now to the next 15 minutes. Foles has got two tight ends on the field for this snap. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. First down here. Once again, a running play.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Mason's handed the football. And Kerrigan hunts him down on the outside for the loss.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
It'll be third down. Mason's the receiver on the screen. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. This punt will be returned. McGee's there to take him down. That return's good for about 10. The Rams defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They play hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
The Redskins now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 14-7. Griffin's lined up. Two tight ends set. Garçon's got it. And a first.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag. Run to the flag of the end zone. Or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
First down at the 35. And Morris is taking the handoff. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. Second down. The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. And Morris has got it on the handoff. Picks up maybe 3. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now. And I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. The Redskins will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Third down after the penalty. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. Griffin from the gun. The Redskins now move the chains. 3rd catch today so far. The Redskins are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of their quarterback. Griffin's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. And Morris is going to secure the handoff.
Morris is trying to be patient. but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. And Morris is going to take the handoff now. McDonald's in on the tackle.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Now looking at third down. Jordan Reed has the reception. Gaines is the one who brings him to the ground.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The give. Brought down at the 26.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Second down and 4. Takes it out of the eye. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
RG3 has it under center. Gives it to him again. Still powering ahead, and Morris is stopped there.
Is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Mounting a serious drive. It's a 2 tight end formation. First down at the 17. Another carry here. And Morris is tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Redskins, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Breaking huddle at the 10.
Griffin by himself in the backfield. Second down, 3 for the first. Pulls it in. McGee's there to make the stop.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Griffin's now completed 4 in a row. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. First and goal. Here's the handoff. And that gains 1.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
This has been a long drive so far. The Redskins come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Second and goal from the 2.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt. Third and goal to go from the 2. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. RG3 runs it in for the touchdown. And Phil, I know there are a lot of coordinators out there trying to figure out how to defend him.
Well, if you're playing Tom Brady, you worry about the pass in the red zone. When you're playing Robert Griffin III, you must always think run first. I know it's hard to do against a quarterback, but if you don't, he's going to take it in and score.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Rams are ready to return the kick. And now Cunningham. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Oh, look at Ryan Kerrigan right there. He's been the leader for them in what's been a terrific defensive effort up to this point, partner.
And you know what he does? He brings energy to the defense. There's no question about that, and I love the way he plays. It just rubs off on all of his teammates.
Rams from the 22. Gurley's handed the football. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second and 6 coming up. The Rams snap it up at the 26. Gurley's tackled down at the 31. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the... It works well.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. It's third down coming up. Foles will take it from the gun. Makes the catch in the open field. That's his third catch of the day.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
Foles' completion percentage, 70% on the day. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Foles is back in shotgun formation. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. Foles takes it from the gun. Kendricks makes the grab. Gains 5. The Rams call a timeout. Their first. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. On the way, third down. The Rams will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. That false start penalty will push them back 5 yards. Third down after the penalty. The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Makes the catch in open space. Cook's got the first as he's brought down. The Rams, 1 timeout remaining. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First and goal. Austin's. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up. A touchdown right before halftime. And, Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
He made it. Foles going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. The Redskins ready to return the kick. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Redskins will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
Griffin's going to take it from the gun. Akeem Ayers takes down the quarterback.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
And Morris is taking the handoff. McDonald's there to make the tackle. That'll do it for the first half here, just outside our nation's capital. We'll take a short breather for halftime and return in a moment for the second half.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wire. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Third down from inside the 30. Paul's able to get open here, and now they get in for the touchdown. Redskins up by a touchdown. Rams have it midway through the first. Foles under pressure and will throw the pick. Goldson's is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Offense out now following the interception. Morris is going to stay up the middle, and he'll go for the score. That puts them on top by 14. Rams lined up at the 10. Foles got the completion out of the gun. Give him 6. The Rams trail now by just 7. Third down from inside the 50. Griffin's got it off the left side here, and finally on play 14, they score. That puts them on top by 14. Rams lined up at the 10. Austin's found on the quick pass and catched it, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Trailing now by just a touchdown. So that's all for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to the field for the start of the second half.
We're back for the start of the third quarter. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms here at FedEx Field. The Redskins getting ready for the kickoff. The second half is officially underway. Cunningham's going to start his return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Redskins defense heads onto the field here to start the second half, looking for another stop and once again to give the ball back to their offense as they're leading in this one here early third, Phil.
I like what they did in the first half. The defense goes in there at halftime. They get a little rest, so come out here and show that energy and take advantage of the situation and make some plays.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. And a gain of 4.
Mason's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Redskins lined up in the nickel. Mason's got it on the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Rams, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that 1st down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another 1st down, and that'll serve your team well.
1st down here after the run. Foles has got it in the gun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle. Second down following that incompletion. Foles will take it from the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Foles takes it from the gun. Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. Looking now at the numbers, it's got to be a bit frustrating for this running back. You would expect him to get stronger as the game goes on, but the numbers have actually gone in the other direction.
Well, that's what you would think, but I'll tell you, this defense has gotten stronger as the game has gone along. You know, I think what happened is they were just tired of getting run over. What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position, and what a pair of hands, a linebacker who can do it all.
Morris is in the backfield. The Redskins take it from the 38. Morris out to the right. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. RG3 has it under center. Griffin's pass will be incomplete this time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
3rd down on the way. Griffin in the shotgun formation. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
The Redskins call for the punt. This will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins defense comes back onto the field after getting that interception The last time out ending a long drive.
Yeah, what a job by them. And I'll say this, they know how to play the football when it's in the air, and they took advantage of a good situation, and they got that interception.
From the shotgun. Clutch catch. D'Angelo Hall in on the stop.
Rams just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Ball at the 47. The Redskins set at the line. Dime package. Foles will take it from the gun. Airing it out. Foles is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. The Rams will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Redskins offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Griffin III will have it in the pistol. First down at the 20. Gets the handle here. And Morris is stopped there. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 32. Morris looking for a lane. And Ayers is there to take him down.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Second down following the run. Griffin's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
the shotgun. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
They're in punting formation. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Redskins have to be grateful that their defense has been so dominant today, and that's why they're right in the middle of this one.
Yeah, that's why they're in this game so far, Jim. It's good to see it, too, on the defensive side, but to play this way, to be so dominating and physical, good sign for their defense.
First down at the 20. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Foles is alone in the backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down. Foles back in shotgun formation. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a 1st down on this series.
The Rams really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Rams call on their punting team. Is in on the tackle.
That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you, that special teams coach is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football, lucky to get it back after that fumble.
The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
False start on the offense will set them back. RG3 out of the pistol. 1st down at the 16. James Laurinaitis brings him down. Redskins have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. And Morris has been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it.
The Redskins from the 22. And he's taken down.
Time gets to the quarterback and takes him down.
This is third down. RG3 from the gun. Has his target. And he is brought down at the 39. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Redskins offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
Griffin's completion percentage, 60% on the day. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll run it here. And Morris is stopped there. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Morris is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Griffin from the gun. And incomplete. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Handoff made. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
3rd and 2 here after the run. The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near field. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
Griffin's setting up now in the pistol. The Redskins have it at the 44. It's Pierre Garçon with the catch.
I don't know if I agree with that call going for it on 4th down here in the second half when you got a little lead, but the coach is confident. They go for it on 4th down, they pick it up, and that keeps the drive going.
Griffin's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 29. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. This will be 2nd down. Double tight end formation. Back to him. That's a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. Back to the ground. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Morris is going to be mad at himself after that run. He picked the wrong hole. If he'd have went the other way, he would have had enough space to pick up the first down. He has stopped. Now it brings up fourth down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 37 yards out. That'll do it for the third quarter here in Landover, Maryland. We'll be back in just a moment for the fourth and final quarter. We're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms here at FedEx Field. The Redskins lining up for the field goal attempt. And converts on the three. That field goal should make their job a whole lot easier for the rest of this fourth quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I do in the games. Everything I do, I make everything easier for you, Jim.
The Redskins now ready to kick the football down the field. And now Cunningham. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Rams hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up, and the defensive line is winning the battles like this. It's all about the defense.
The Rams come out with a split backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
First and 10. Gurley's ready to run off the screen. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Foles' his completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Redskins will come out in the dime. Foles takes it from the gun. It's Mason with the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Foles' pass will go for an incompletion.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Rams will take the snap from the 40. And that pass from Foles will go incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Foles will take it from the gun. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. You see the matchup in running back, and while only one side has really been able to count on that run game, it's still a very close game.
Yeah, it is, Jim. Close game here, and also that can happen when you talk about run games. They're going to go up and down, and if you're having trouble running the football, then change the direction of your offense. Do something else.
Morris is in the backfield. The Redskins snap it at the 26. And Morris is stopped there. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The Redskins have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. And Morris is dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
Griffin set in the pistol. 2nd and 3. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
Morris is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st down at the 40. Takes it from the eye. That's Quinn making the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. An open lane. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
You're running back in this league and you pick up 1st downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Now 1st and 10. Got a flag. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down at the 16. Morris looking for a lane. That's a gain of 10. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Redskins, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Another handoff right back to him. And gains about 1.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First down here. The Rams lined up in the nickel. They'll go ground. Jones tackled down after a gain of 2. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Second and goal from the 3. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the 4th quarter may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
An extra point is good. The Rams will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. The score's 31-14. The Rams are ready to return the kick. Cunningham's got a chance to return this one. The Redskins defense, Phil, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
Foles is going to take it from the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Mark him down for another reception.
The Rams have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Foles has got it in the gun. Jared Cook has the catch. Cook's a big target, but he plays that tight end position like he's a wideout, Phil.
Yeah, you know what you see now, Jim? It used to be everything was focused around the wide receiver. He was the #1 guy in the passing offense, but now we see many tight ends who are the number one option, just like we're seeing here today.
First and 10. Gurley has the good catch.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. Foles is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Over the middle, and incomplete that time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. The Rams snap it at the 41. It's Mason with the catch. Fights off the hit. Touchdown, and they cut into that lead.
There's a nice touchdown there, and you're chipping away at that lead. Try to get it into the minds of the opponent. Will they get tight? And you hear the word choke? Yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
The Rams with the PAT to come. Inside of the uprights. Foles going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. The Redskins ready to return the kick. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Redskins counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Griffin's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 22. And Niles Paul has the catch.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
First down at the 44. Second and 10 coming up. The Redskins have it at the 44. The give out of the eye. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
We're Morris is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
It's first down as they head to the line. And Morris is going to take the handoff now. And it's James Laurinaitis in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Redskins have it at the 39. He's got a wide open alley. And he steps out of the field of play. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down at the 16. Garcon has the catch.
Rams have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch, and they stop the play for a short gain.
2nd and 6 coming up. Griffin's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Morris takes it on the toss. Ogletree with a stop on that play. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Third down now. They feed it to him one more time. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. And Morris is handed the football. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. Bill, that's the touchdown that ended any hope for the other side.
No hope, no doubt. That's what this game was about. There was no doubt from the start who the better team was, and they came out here, and for 4 quarters, they showed everybody.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. The Rams are ready to return the kick. Gibbons to field this one. Gets out past the 30. Brought down near the 35. The Redskins defense can take a bow for its performance today. They're going to win the game, and it's because of this unit.
Yeah, look, if they want to know how to take a bow, all they have to do is ask you, because you like to take bows whenever you get a chance.
I'll take one right now.
Okay.
First down at the 35. Failing to complete that one. So, second down here. Second down, 10. Foles is unable to connect that time.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Third down. The Rams will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Foles takes it from the gun. And incomplete. The defense does his job, forcing fourth down in a hurry.
Austin's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The Rams will take the snap from the 35. Out to Cook. Cook's tackled down at the 32. First down on the way. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Looks like a false start on the offense. The 37 is the line of scrimmage. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 37. And they deck the quarterback. Foles is the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action. The football sits at the 42-yard line. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it's third down. Davis going to take the snap from the shotgun. Catch made. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Rams lined up for the extra point. Add the extra point, the kick is good. The Redskins will try to expand the lead on this upcoming drive. They've had their lead cut into here in the fourth. Scores 38-28. The Rams preparing for the onside kick. They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10, and that time it was not on their side.
The Redskins offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way, make the right play call to get one first down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
Only 20 yards to the end zone. Takes a knee. The Rams with no timeouts left. Heading to the line at the 22. Takes a knee. Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
It'll be third down. Takes the knee. And lining up for a 44-yard field goal. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.